Kenyan nzima, Kaluma Boy. Leo he will be #1 trending person.
17 years old, working casual jobs, caring for a sick father, and still finding the courage to face the world with a smile. That's the story of Vincent, the boy Kenyan now calls Kaluma Boy. But how did he go from chewing aloe vera on TikTok to thousands of Kenyans showing up at his home on what became known as Kaluma Day? Stay with me, because this is a story of courage, controversy, and the internet's power to change a life overnight. For a long time, many wondered where the name Kaluma Boy came from. Today, the mystery is finally revealed. Vincent first caught attention through his bold online challenges. One of his most daring stunts? Chewing and eating raw aloe vera. In Kikuyu, aloe vera is called kiluma, and from that came the name Kaluma Boy. What started as a quirky challenge quickly transformed into something much bigger. He began using his growing platform not just to entertain, but to share his daily life, caring for his ailing father and taking on casual jobs, vibarua, to keep his family afloat. That honesty, that raw resilience, struck a chord with Kenyans everywhere. And here's something many don't know. Vincent is the third born in his family, the second last child, a young man whose story is inspiring thousands with courage, creativity, and perseverance. But behind the viral skits was a painful reality. Vincent's father, Reuben Musakuma, suffered a stroke and has also battled serious conditions, including tuberculosis relapse and suspected lung cancer. His illness left the family struggling, and Vincent, still a teenager, had to step up, taking the role of caregiver and breadwinner. It was these unfiltered videos, waking up early, fetching water, cooking, working, then returning to care for his father, that broke through the noise of social media. They weren't polished, they weren't staged, they were real. And in a world of filters, that truth went viral. Within weeks, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram were flooded with shares and stitches of Kaluma Boy. Then came the moment that shocked even Vincent himself, what Kenyans dubbed Kaluma Day.
The situation in TRM is so big. Let's see how it goes, because today is Kaluma Day. Kaluma Day today. And let me tell you, everything is just electric right here.
Thousands of people, from fans to influencers, and even strangers, traveled to Othia. They came with donations, food, and gifts. Clips from that day showed huge crowds at his home, singing, celebrating, and offering support. For a teenager from Nyeri, this wasn't just a day, it was a turning point. One of the biggest questions that kept popping up online was, where is Kaluma's mother? Unlike his father's struggle, which Vincent openly shared, details about his mother remain unclear.
Lakini kutoka hii kitu ingia kwa internet hata sijui niseme nini, juu hata nilitoa pampers.
Some reports say she wasn't active in the day-to-day care, while others suggest the family chose to keep her private. That mystery has fueled speculation, but it's also a reminder, virality doesn't give us the full story. Sometimes, the most personal family details remain off-limits, and that deserves respect. And then came the storm of controversy. Big-name entertainer Oga Obinna suddenly found himself dragged into Kaluma's story. Critics claimed he ignored the boy at first, but Obinna defended himself, saying he only discovered the story after it had already blown up online.
I also saw another story starting, Obinna alisema atakuja kusema nini? So the page that was posting the things was not my page. Me, if I say I'm coming, I'm pulling up. And if I don't, I'll say, nimetuma katelo kufanya ABCD. Mi sifanyangi hizo masinema unnecessary. Then also another thing, there's a reason why all the other people went and no other celebrity came. Because if celebrities came as well, they might have changed the whole thing.
Later, Kaluma himself admitted he had actually received an invitation to appear on Obinna's show, and he was even willing to go. Still, not everyone thought this was a good idea. Some Kenyans argued it risked turning a sensitive story into entertainment, while others believed it could amplify his platform and bring more support.
Guys,
Guys, I'm so grateful. Nasikia hizo story ati nimeitwa na Obinna. Ni ukweli. Ameniita date 15. Mimi nafurahia sana. Manze ni God manze.
But Obinna wasn't the only one caught in the crossfire. Erick Omondi also faced backlash, with Kenyans asking why he didn't show up at Kaluma Day. Erick pushed back, saying he couldn't possibly attend every viral story in person. He reminded people that he has a family, countless responsibilities, and that his Sisi Kwa Sisi initiative had already sparked the kind of unity that makes events like Kaluma Day possible. Erick also defended himself by pointing out that he did post Kaluma on his platforms, but he can't and shouldn't take credit for every single act of kindness that Kenyans carry out.
Kuna kijana ambaye ameweza kusaidia sana pale TikTok, nikasemekana kwa wewe na Oga Obinna, you guys are not there for him.
I was there for him. I posted him.
Yeah, you posted, yes. But what we're expecting you to be there.
No. So I'm the one who started Sisi Kwa Sisi. And I've been doing it alone. It's tiring. Mimi niko na mtoto mdogo. Niko na comedy nafanya. What I've been praying for is that Kenyans start to join me. Because nasema we are on our own, we'll support our own. Pia usitake kuchukua spotlight kila mahali. Nilikomwambia aje kwa Bungoma, akue Pwani, akue nini, I will fail. But niliona Wakenya wameingia kwa magari, wamechukua mapikipiki, nikamwambia manager wangu akaniambia enda, nimewa siendi. Utakosa nakosa. Do I want that culture to begin?
This clash of expectations between celebrities, fans, and viral responsibility became its own chapter in the Kaluma Boy saga. After Kaluma Day, the story didn't fade, it grew. Brands came knocking, local fundraisers popped up, and creators pledged support. Vincent's simple TikToks had turned into a movement, and the boy once chewing aloe vera for laughs was now a national symbol of resilience. This story matters because it shows us two things: how quickly social media can transform a private struggle into a public cause, and how fragile that spotlight can be. With fame comes expectation, with attention comes pressure. Kaluma Boy's story isn't just about one teenager. It's about what happens when humanity and virality collide. So, now I want to hear from you. Do you think Kenya is doing enough to support young people like Kaluma Boy beyond just viral moments? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll pin the best. And if you thought this story was emotional, wait until you hear what really happened at Vera Sidika's infamous boob party. That video is right here on your screen. Click it now, and let's dive into the drama together.